All right, so this video is coming to you right before the challenge actually starts. You're going to watch this video and you're going to hear about what to expect. As I mentioned in the first video, we're going to be having interaction. We're not going to be just doing presentations and video lectures and all kinds of different stuff that you might see in other educational type programs or courses and such. This is going to be and needs to be for you interactive. Otherwise, it's going to be just like everything else you've already done and probably get you to exactly where you've been so far, which would mean why you're here is probably because you haven't gotten to where you want to go. And so ultimately what that means for you is that you have to be geared up and be ready to commit time and focus and energy, potentially depending on who you are, how far along in the business, potentially capital for yourself, nothing to us, but more for your own business. You may have to do stuff with marketing. You may have to spend some money for hiring folks on your team, whether it be virtual assistants or people in the US, or possibly even hiring different vendors to do different services for you, whether it be cold calling or putting out bandit signs or doing whatever kind of strategies you decide you do. That's going to be on you to determine. We're going to give you some feedback and pros and cons and kind of cross-check those different strategies. But fundamentally, it's imperative that you're in a quiet place when you're watching the videos. You could listen to them on your headphones when you're at the gym, or you could listen to them at your house or your home office or your office. Do whatever it's convenient for you, but just make sure you're focused. Make sure you're not getting distracted. If you are, you can go back and watch them again. But if you want to really capture the content and put it into play, you're going to have to listen to every single thing we talk about. And more importantly, not just talking about it, but actually now focus on implementation. So the way it's going to work is each week on a Monday, we're going to publish a video out that's going to talk about a particular topic. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be required to watch that video and check that you watched it through the Facebook group. We're going to talk about the technology with that. You'll see it in the group. But ultimately, once you watch the video, the second part of it's going to be there's going to be a question and or actions to take that week about the video that you're going to be required to comment below the video and potentially discuss into the group, the Facebook group, about what you saw in the video. Moreover, what we're going to have you do is each week, we're also going to have you do a video of your own at the end of the week. And typically, they're going to be about 2 minutes or less in length. And so basically what it's going to do is going to hold you accountable. It's also going to push you outside your comfort zone. There's no, I don't have a camera because everybody's got a smartphone these days. So you got a smartphone, hold it up to your face. It's got a front-facing camera and just record your video. It's the ultimate way to make sure you're facing the truth of what happened or didn't happen in that particular week. And so what we found and what I found from doing videos like this, for example, is that when you stare into a blank, canvas, essentially a camera, there's no one talking back to you. But when you go ahead and watch the video after the fact, you realize either what you said or didn't say, what you're doing or you didn't do. And it really makes you realize that, wait a second, like this is either good or this is not so good. And I better get my crap together and get focused, or hey, I'm doing it right and I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. So whatever it might mean, that's going to be the number one way you're going to have accountability is through those videos. So do not let that slide. That is a non-negotiable for us. So if we see that you're not doing the videos, we're going to gently tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, we're not seeing those videos posted. What's going on? If you want to go above and beyond, you could do multiple videos. We might give you some different bonuses of how you can contribute to the group further. A couple of things I should mention also, some quick ground rules. Maybe I could do this in a separate video, but I'll just do it here because you should be watching this entire video. So make sure you hear this loud and clear, and we'll have it posted in the Facebook group. We ask that there's no self-promotion. We ask that there's kind courtesy comments. There's no making fun of or laughing at unless it's actually a joke. We want people to be feeling safe and comfortable and excited about what they're doing. A lot of folks are going to be very, hopefully, transparent and expose their vulnerability of what they're not doing well, what they need help with. These videos and things that get posted are not for you to distribute in any way, shape, or form. We're going to make sure we restrict the capacity to do that every way possible. This is a private and safe group. No one that's outside of the group is going to be able to see what's in the group besides those of you that have contributed by coming into the group and by signing up for the challenge. And again, this is not going to be used for marketing materials unless we tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, could we use that for something? But that's unlikely to happen because we want you to be fully open and transparent about what's going on in your life, in your business, in your journey, if you would, in real estate investing. So that's just a little bit of what to expect. We're going to have some text below this video kind of explaining those things again and kind of the cadence. If you have any questions, you can reach out to our office. You can reach out to just myself or Rich at our office or possibly Joe, depending on who you're talking with, who we've talked with in the past. And if you want to play it safe, you could literally just send an email just to office, OFFICE, at jdlventures.com. And that's going to get you to the right people responding to your request, okay? So I'm really geared up and excited for you, and I'm really excited to have you guys start contributing to the group. So if you're in the group now and it's before we start, and if you're seeing this video then feel free to throw up a comment. That didn't sound right, but put up a comment and make sure we put up a post if you would and kind of introduce yourself to the group. I'll do a separate video about that, but just do a quick intro. We'll talk about the specifics on the next video, so check that one out, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks.